Whew. Here I thought I would not make it here in time, or within this hour, but just just shy of 11 o'clock. Sup, everybody? My name is Crytek M-Bomb. Welcome back to some more Blue Archive. Uh, how long will this stream be? I don't know. We've already did a stream earlier, going into the shop, doing a little bit of shtick there. In the Genshin stream I did a little earlier, I went to check to see how Yasad's HP was. He was 5% like about a few hours ago, so he's probably been dealt with. Let's be honest here. I don't know what's next, but judging from what I've been told, the thumbnail should be the hit here. So, also into the unnamed web event thing. 200 power skins are available, day 2 out of 3, which is another 200 that comes out tomorrow. So, get those. If you haven't gotten that yet. So if you've already done daily stuff and everything, there isn't really much to be had and much to be said. This stream should conclude part 2 of the actual Decagrammaton volume. EX, chapter 3. And then we'll go into the next phase. Next patch? I don't know how it's gonna go though. I keep thinking that everything is completed, but from what I have read online extensively, everywhere it says after Yasad, just a little bit of story beat, then that's it. Part 2 of the still content event, there will be something else. Okay. Yeah, we did get her earlier. I'm quite happy about that. Got her in 50 pulls. I noticed I got a lot of students around that amount. The rate up. Oh, the one I really wanted. I'm double checking about how this sounds, I suppose. It sounds good, but who cares about that? I doubt we're gonna get anything voiced for this, right? Unless I'm wrong. I just wanted to get her doing the aura. Yeah, it's just cute. Love it. I'll use those. I guess so. I guess so. I guess I'll use those. What's up, homie? You saw it should be depleted by now, because, like, when we checked earlier, he was 5%, but that was, like, the Genshin stream and all that. But whatever. How's it going? I'm chilling. Okay. Just got back from grilling, but I didn't eat yet. I'll eat after the stream. Alright, gimme this. Gimme. Do this. Boom. Yes. Been chilling. Yeah, we chilling. But I better get my game face on. 'Cause I have no idea how much is left to read, but there is definitely going to be a bit to read. If Yazab isn't defeated yet, I might be able to use my ticket on him, but I'm pretty sure I don't have that. Let me drink some more water. Golly. I'm thirsty. Okay. Alright, wait for this to load up. Alright, Yasad. Time to finish you off. I'm a little bit sad that this is like it though, because like everywhere online said that this is the final one for this part of the Steel Content Allied operation. The next part focuses solely on Malkuth. I thought we would fight the first iteration of her because she has more than one phase, as I heard. So I still can't believe I thought Yasab was going to last longer than this. I thought bro was going to last longer than this. After I saw that guide, then I just saw his health get crunched. And it was not even a small amount. No character, like no boss I ever saw their health bar get crunched like that. It was like maybe 3 or 4, but Yasat was losing 8.8%, 0.8%, 0.8%, 0.8% every time I saw his health drop. Usually it was like 0.3, 0.4. But here we are. Yasat. He's the final prophet on the map, as far as we know. The map itself is Nizak, which is another prophet, and then the other one being Malkuth. The only one. They're up in there. Came a long way. Shame I didn't get to use those tickets. I can't just go back over here and mobilize and use them tickets, but you can't do that. Looking at. Well, let's get that 600. This is gonna be like that finalization of Pyroxes I can get till anniversary. Obviously, we'll be able to get our like daily ones per day. There's another 200 from the unnamed web event tomorrow. Once I get the finalized amount of Pyroxes just before Fest, I'll be able to make my thumbnail for Fest. But I have my thumbnail mostly made. It's just waiting to see what my final number for the Pyroxes I have is left. Wow. Dead ass. I have that much. I'm close to making her a 5-star. Oh, that's a shame. I might commit to that actually. Anyways, I forgot about that. We're gonna have 60 polls for Feston on the tickets. That's God tier. Maybe I'll commit to that 200, or not the 200, the 400. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't. We're gonna have a lot more polls than I thought. With that, we're gonna have 60 polls because we'll get another temple ticket tomorrow. The account has been nuked. So I made it. Wait, what do you mean it's been nuked? What happened? Cubbin, what happened? Did you just want to reset? Or what happened? Sorry to hear that if that's the case, that something happened. Hopefully you can get all these things here. I lost my... You lost your Steam account? What do you mean it lost your... You lost your Steam account? How? How do you lose your Steam account? You good? Everything okay? I ain't have much anyway, just need to save for Suzuki again. I mean, I guess you have enough time to save for that. It's okay, others might be skipped. I don't know if that's worth skipping a bit if you're starting from the beginning. You should at least give it a shot. Yeah, there's gonna still be some time before the encore recruitment, which I know Suzuhina's a part of. Do I even commit to doing the second part of this? I don't even think I need to. I could use her just for the fun of it. I might do it.
あら、私を選んでくださるんですか？この新スキー、まだ慣れません。
Guess you're not confident in the maid fit. Was expecting that. I'm just gonna use her. Because there's no way we can't clear on difficulty A. I'd be surprised if I couldn't. Well, let's finish this up, huh? Foundation of purity and power. Position secured. Ditto. Position secured. And now we must get up there. Get up there, huh? By the way, what should we call that? Maybe a rampart? That makes sense to me. This prophet is called Yasad, I believe. It gave us a grand welcome when we first arrived. Yeah, we did make it take a step backwards. It has feet. Bro, I thought he was like plain stuck in the ground somewhere. Am I tripping? But it felt like fighting an ancient guardian of a castle. That's how I kind of view Yasad. I kind of like his design because he kind of looks like that. Its path and title were completely different, though. What were they again? Its path is Truth Towards Completion, and its title is Foundation of Purity and Power. You memorized that? There wasn't much to do. Huh? Huh? My apologies. That was a thoughtless remark. Everyone has so much to do that we're all about to collapse from work. Toki, did you instinctively respond with a joke again? If you can't learn to read the room, people might start resenting you. I will be careful, because yes, I did make an instinctive joke. I am a little scared, even though I can't tell by the way you sound. So even you can feel fear. What about you, Amy? Me too. The others might think that we're eccentric, but always composed. I actually kind of thought of her that way, but I don't think there's anything wrong with having fear despite having those traits. But we're just students. We all feel the same things. Sure, students with guns. Things like hating menial work and just wanting to laze around. Yes, I would like to watch live streams with the sensei while eating potato chips. Why live streams? Because I have been searching for a hobby. This is what they call a fleeting interest. Victory. Fleeting? Yes, while I am somewhat interested in streamers and live streams, I realize that this is tentative. My hobby could change at any given moment. Do you have other fleeting hobbies? I suppose video games. I enjoy playing with Iris. Reading manga is not half bad either. Through reading them, I have learned that fun implies a degree of irrationality and ineffectiveness. Ineffectiveness? That's quite the word to use for that. Manga, video games, I figured. My point is, if I didn't have to fight, I wouldn't. There are ways to resolve things without using bullets. Just, it'd be nice if we lived in a perfect world and everyone could get along. However, that is not the world we currently living in, and that is why I am scared. If something happens that takes away my and sensei's ability to look forward to tomorrow, or if the unspeakable happens, it makes my chest tighten. My breath won't come out properly. What about me? What about you? Somewhere that's somewhere below me or sensei. Seriously? Of course not. Human life is human life. One cannot have higher value than another. Oh, I see. Yeah, thanks. I would like for no one to be injured. For all living beings to experience an existence free from pain and struggle. Now you're asking for too much. The most we can do is hope for our friends to be safe. Life sure is scary, isn't it? Our first burden was President Himari, but with President Rio on top of that. And Sensei, I'm really worried about Sensei too. I see. One day, maybe I'll just lock Sensei up in one of Millennium's secret chambers. Wow. That would be the most effective... Bruh. That would be the most efficient way to keep them safe. It reminds me of a story I think I had read, but it was actually based off a trade, I think. Or Nagisa wanted to lock Sensei out for whatever reason. I thought that was strange. You want to turn all of Kivotos against Millennium, Amy? Wow. You know what? Fair enough. Because if you do, I will be right there with you on the front lines. I'm just joking. Same. No, I don't believe that. It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Toki. Is that so? But there's something I've learned. The more difficult and dangerous a situation is, the more people will make jokes and act in meaningless, silly ways. Your boy got his Himari again, time to pull on real battle just to not use her. Damn. If I had gotten her, I would have actually planned to use her, because I could see a definite use case for her at higher investment. It's just people don't want to like let go of Dracena. That's okay. It's too much to bear otherwise. Is that also why you're always making those brazen statements? No, that is simply me speaking my mind. That's just like you, Toki. They're having a conversation. We know they about to stand against the side here. Yep. That shit is a whole ass screenshot, bro. I love this. I love this shot from the PV. Amy, Toki, can you hear me? We're ready here. Once you engage, we'll follow your path in. We can see the finish line now. To think we really made it this far. This is basically the last prophet, right? Technically. There are two more, Netzek, the Steel Continent itself, and... How could... are you sure we can fight her again? Can we win? Are you sure we can win, Yuzu? We all received new weapon and armor sets, and Kay has leveled up a lot. Yes. It won't be as one-sided as last time. We can also utilize a sizable portion of the Prophet's powers ourselves now. I guess that's fair. Yeah, I want this shot too. Got her. Nicely done. Then I guess it's about time. It is. I will lead as the vanguard. I like this shot too. I like all the shots. I feel so light with my gear. I like it. The plan is for you to draw his attention, to give the reinforcement team enough leeway to drop. Oh, so it's like they're supposed to come help us, so that's like the drop pods thing, yeah? Operation Steel Rain. And you'll have my back? The entire time? As long as it feels efficient to me, I can adapt to any role. Then I won't look back. Don't get hurt, Amy. I will see you on the other side. Right, I'll see you. Hmm, I'm not expecting that. Okay. But we still got a drop. So, gotta get it going. Okay, I was like wondering. Alright, the drop pods.
次の行きましょう。先生、この資料を破壊すると対応する色のエリアができるみたいです。お掃除タイム。いけます。
Love it.
確認。適切なエリアを選択し、攻撃に対
Can
応
I?
してください。
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, can I kill him now? Yeah, I wondered if I wanted that shiny sword. I still don't know. I mean, maybe one day I'll use a thumbnail like that. Bro, come here, boy. Can I do this? Would this be enough to destroy it? That'd be so funny for this. Hold up, I'll wait to see what he does. Yeah, it is. I'll use Kenta to finish you off, bro. I hope you don't mind. Your bro's helping us out. The discrepancy of how much it takes to finish him off like that is so funny. B was not that bad either. It's nice to know that my account is strong enough to defeat him on difficulty C. It's a shame I didn't do that in the stream, but I did not think to use Idomari, and I actually surprised that she survived pretty well against difficulty C version of him. It was more about like Wakamu. Despite her being UE60, bro eats the hell out of her HP. I'm kind of happy though. My account's not as bad as I thought it was. Well, maybe I'm tripping on that. Yippee! I did not think we were going to get another temple ticket. We are going to have 60 pulls on the tickets for Fest. I'm definitely have to do the 400 pulls. I can't ignore that. Toki Elves brings me really close to being able to get her to 5-star too. Probably should have committed to that. We've broken through. So that thing actually can break. Did you see that, Sensei? I did it! Our revenge match was successful! Drop pods are still too scary. Even if it was, we still made it safe, right? So no problemo. We just need Kay now. Sensei, take good care of her. Well then, should we head down? What's wrong, KK? You look conflicted. I'm just reflecting on their arrogance. To think this is how they would desecrate the power of the nameless gods. Back in my day, I would have... Ah, it's here. The back in my day speech. Are you talking down to me or implying I'm a narrow-minded brat? I didn't say anything. I didn't imply anything. Who generalizes solely based on my own experiences insist that my way is the only right way to do things. Well, well, when people talk like that, usually, 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 it ends up being like that. Not trying to be rude saying that. It's just when people usually talk like that, it's usually that implication. Not really an intention, you know. But I don't blame her for thinking that. I didn't go that far. Mercy. Hmm. That reminded me of Rio. Ah, this can't be. How could this happen? I mean, turn off the alarms. Stop alarm notification. Oh, now the light's back on. Soph, you can just do that. The situation is what it is. The alarm being on or off doesn't change anything, right? That's true. Fine, are you ready? Everything is good. I'm pretty much there. Oh, with both things? Yes. Okay, I see. In that case, what's the plan? Plan? What plan? The enemy's knocking on our doorstep. It'd be rude to not give them a warm welcome, would it not? You're right. We still have two cores on our sides. And things haven't spiraled so out of control so as to be unfixable. Exactly. Do you intend to meet them, Soph? Yeah, let's go talk to them face to face. Me too. You stay here and put on your finishing touches. There's nothing more important than what we're doing right now, or what you're doing right now. Fair enough. Yes. Okay, okay. We have successfully taken we have successfully taken over the entirety of the Steel Continent, besides Netsac's central hub. Wow, I can't believe we actually did it. We? Let me stop. Let me stop. Statistically speaking, you're bound to reach the intended result if you follow the process meticulously. There's no need for surprise. What if things don't work out from the beginning then? In that case, we would probably be figuring out how to survive in a world made entirely of steel. What? There is a saying, all's well that ends well. It has gone well so far, so this is a good thing. You seem incredibly blase about this. In terms of probability, this was more difficult than getting a camel to go through the eye of a needle. I don't even want to know what that signifies. From the perspective of quantum mechanics, the probability wasn't zero, but there were some variables that aligned with that. I was not worried at all, because we had Sensei and all of our friends. And most importantly, because Rio returned to our party. Me? Yes, it is it is the trope where an enemy becomes your ally. This makes us invincible. Ah, I see. I see what she went with. Huh? Wait, but that means I'm saying that Rio used to be my enemy. What do I do? I am very sorry, Rio. I did not mean it in such a way at all. No, the facts are that I definitely was your enemy back then. So, thank you, Rio. Okay. Have you ever stopped to consider the origin of all things? But that's the voice I wanted for that. You know, I'm just gonna roll with it. Humor me with these questions. Where do we come from? What is our purpose? What happens after the end of everything? That's a meaningless question. That's a very meaningless question. You'll never have an answer to that because you don't know what the end to everything is. Kay! Yes, Iris, I can hear it too. Perhaps God is, in a way, a discipline for its followers. Wait, Himari can hear this? Okay, no, she can't. Iris, Kay, is something happening? Hmm? Well, nothing of importance. Thank you, Kay. Oh, that's exactly what I'm here for. But what did the voice mean? Do you know something, Kay? I didn't understand everything, but I believe it may be related to our origins. Pay attention, everyone. Something's coming. Oh, that is something coming. Hello, I guess. Hello. I didn't think they would approach us yet like that, but okay. Soft, or it's a nice day. Is I not with you today? What's wrong with you? That's the first thing she opens with, like, what's wrong with you? Ugh. Now, when someone says hi to you, how do good children respond? And since we are, since when are we on such amicable terms? Izumimoto Amy? That's too long of a title. In other words, it's inefficient. Just call me Amy. What? Repeat after me. Amy. No, I meant Amy. Okay, Amy, and Crytek Embound Sensei too. Good girl. I guess I have to give you credit for getting this far. Never would have expected you to defeat 8 prophets, let alone see so much of Netsec. The better question is, I'm surprised that we did this in like a week, but she's just trying to be nice, right? I have a suggestion. Why do we not call this water under the bridge and you can transfer to our school? Since I confirmed that there are many applications remaining, it does not need to be our school. Kivotos, the Academy City, is a federation of thousands of schools, big and small. Damn, being confirmed to have thousands of schools. Developers, how long are you gonna let that last? How much are you gonna add? How many schools are gonna be added at this point? So, you do technically have thousands of options. Even so, I would still recommend Millennium Science School. Absolutely not. Never. No. Save your breath for some idiot who cares. And for a limited time, you will receive a special welcome gift from Miss Rio herself upon transferring. What? No one told me this. Play along? Okay. Disregarding that, do you hear our offer? Kivotos, and especially Millennium, is open to all students. We're saying that we're not going. Seriously, we don't need that junk. I hate even pretending to entertain this, but I need more time. No matter what, Kivotos Sensei will never give up on you. Bro is very apprehensive about this. Ha! Good luck with that. After everything you've done, I have nothing to say to you. Eh? Then why would you come all the way out here to see us? She's right. You don't have any good reason to be here. Well, it's what you humans do. We're supposed to come greet you face to face. Since you've gotten this far, or whatever. That's not some good ad-lib, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm surprised he went with that. The water really tastes different when I haven't drank enough water today. Anyways, oh, you're such a well-mannered. Oh, you're so well-mannered now. Good girl. Oh, he wants too much anime. Then why don't we do a little more of that? What? What exactly is that? Stop smirking already. Someone might think you like us or something. I can't say that I disagree completely, honestly. Are you all just completely insane? Aren't we the villains in your story? We're trying to cover your world in metal. This is wow. This is why they say youth is wasted on the young. Don't worry, you'll learn in school. That that almost sounded arrogant. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of funny. Ah, I understand what you're trying to say, Amy. Maturity will come with age, although not for everyone. Himari, that's going a little far. It's fine, Yuzu. It's fine. Hmm? Aren't we talking about the three kids? See, it's fine. Right. Anyway, it's important for a person to study when they're growing up. Good thing I'm not a person. Hmm? No, no, knowing your manners and etiquette makes you a person too. I kind of want to know its sense of definition of what a person should be. I wonder. You make it sound like studying is so important, but we don't need to develop. We were born with everything necessary to our existence programmed into us. On that note, we're not even humans in the first place. Thinking that you know everything is a sure sign you know nothing. Facts can change at the flip of a coin in this world. Well, I wouldn't say in this world, but I mean, since it's not entirely wrong saying this, it's just they know enough of what they need to know because that's how they're programmed. Looking at. Well said. Some say that learning is a lifelong journey. Therefore, Sensei, is it not your duty as an educator to provide me with one-to-one, one-on-one classes as soon as we return? One-on-one? Toki, come on. To make up for all the ones I missed. What exactly do you mean when you say classes? That is very good. That is a very good idea, Toki. Can I join too, please? Bruh. Affirmative. Since our adorable Iris is just so charming and cute and persuasive. Or, what are we seeing right now? This is why you humans always end up with regrets. You just proved nothing by saying that. You do whatever you see fit and then refuse to take accountability for the consequences. Hmm. At that point, I want to know what she means by consequences. What consequences? I could say the same to you, actually. Yeah, whether it be other people, nature, or the world itself. You ruin everything you touch without even a hint of remorse. Aha. Right. So, now it's my turn to ask a question. Don't you ever regret the things you've done? Haven't you ever wished you could redo things? That's true. People are bound to have regrets. Yeah, it's kind of hard to avoid. Not wrong. If people could redo past situations, I'm sure there are things we would do differently. Yes, yes, Rio comes to mind. I get it. But even if we are left with regrets, we won't go back. Why is that? Because the reason why we look back is to go forward. I feel like someone has said something like this before, actually. We reflect on the path we've walked so far and take those lessons to the finish line. Okay, I agree with that wholeheartedly. Whether it be paving our own road or following those before, that's how we choose to live our lives. I mean, that's well said. Oh, Ai's eyes changed. How humans live? Then what about us? Ayn, are you there? Yes, I'm here, other sister. I regret requiring so much of you. Yet, I can feel my rebirth is upon us. We're sorry. Because we're not good enough, you're going to have to dirty your hands. Please, do not apologize. As your elder sister, nothing could bring me more joy than your reliance upon me. Truly, I thank you for placing your trust in my hands. Yes. Soph, or, can you hear me? It's still okay. We can do this. Or, that's what I think. It begins. Death's preparations are almost complete. I'll be there soon too. I don't know if I should call him Death or Dat, because like online they call him Dat. I'm like, Dat? Like that? Like that? Like okay, got it. In that case, yes, that's right, Soph. Thank you for buying time. Okay, listen closely, everyone. We can fix what's broken. We can bring back light to tainted divinity. What? We can still start over. Like you, we never give up. And so, branched out possibilities. Enlightenment through knowledge. Chokma's wisdom. Kabura's courage. And the shapeless shadow cast forth from unity. I don't know why I went to change the voice, but I want to do it kind of like that. What are they trying to do? Could that be? Hmm. Let's get it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get more water later. I know I should have brought up another water. Wow, it's like that? Okay. First, great cliffhanger. It's not showing up over here anymore. We don't get the next USB till probably this fight, I want to assume. So there's nothing in the lobby, but the bridge has something. Oh, the music is... the music is built different. Oh, I see. Midoriya Memorial's laptop. Covered in spilled snacks. Midoriya clearly owns the neat one. Looks like someone's been snacking and having a few drinks. Let's clean it up later. A machine, you can have soda with the press of a button. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like it uses AI to calculate things. I want to double check that. Calculate. Oh, and dispense change. That's what it said. If someone has violently shaken it. So that's the click. Yeah, that was. I saw a clip about that because apparently in another event it shows Seiya like shaking a locker, or was it actually a vending machine? I think it was a vending machine, which was funny. Anyways, coffee pot. Millennium students are known for loving coffee. They love coffee? Huh. I guess I do if Veretus does, but I didn't even know. Someone's already gone through the snacks, but why do they leave it on the table like that, bro? It's crumpled from Iris's hug. Iris hugged this thing here? I get that she hugged that, but you didn't have to say it like that. There's shoes right there. Various game console might need some cable management. This looks very tame compared to the game development department. I don't know what you're talking about. But, you know. We'll do that another day. Bridge. Okay. Now it already looks different here, which is cool. Map used to be blue. It's already orange here. Well, do we even fight this? I was told that this is not really our fight exactly. Get a core and another USB. I knew we were getting another USB from this. For a fact, I knew. Now this is a shame, this fight that we're about to witness, because I was like, this guy looks so freaking cool that it would have been cool if it was like another idea of like a boss they could have done in the game, but whatever. Leave it alone. Got the wisdom of the abyss veiled in shadow. What are they trying to do? Could it be? The mouse is like clicking its own. Damn. Wow. Yuzu, sis, Midori, I think I finally seen the light. What? What are you on about? I thought a space battleship concept would be a big hit, but a true story writer must look beyond and see what lies beyond the the possible. I almost said the impossible. A giant transforming dinosaur fusion robot. It never even occurred to me. Oh, she, she's. You know what? I kind of like that idea. Maybe we'll just have to roll with it. Could just say metal Godzilla or something, but you do realize that we might get trampled to death here, right? I can only say one thing with confidence at the moment. If Never were here, I'm sure she would have said something like this. It's totally badass. Of course she would. It's not a giant transforming dinosaur fusion robot, Momoe. It's a giant transforming monster fusion robot. Is this probably a reference? It does sound familiar to me, but that familiarity did not occur to me at all. But it feels like it's referencing something. It's a giant transforming monster fusion robot. Wait, I know this boss. Kind of spitting. It's that important right now. Personally, I consider taxonomy to be an important field of study. Wait, isn't that thing coming this way? This is ridiculous. How can we possibly deal with something so large? There's no need for concern. Rio, don't tell me you. Yes, a backup plan for situations like this. Neo Avant-Garde. Mobilize. Now time for users time to shine. Is this Neo Avant-Garde? Damn, I got 4 legs. I didn't even realize that. This is like, what is that thing? Its design is one thing, but oh my, isn't this thing too small? What can you even do with that? I think a flick from death will break it into pieces. I feel relieved all of a sudden. Wow. Okay. Underestimate Little Mac here. You think so? You're right. Size does matter in many different situations. But not here and now. What? Okay. Well, I did make you a promise. Fine. Since we don't have much time, let's get started. But let me say this first. Ein, soft, or thank you. What? What are you talking about? They're bluffing, of course. Our dab is resilient, invincible, and the strongest. There's no countermeasure in the world against it. This is his first field mission. Calm down with that. Under any conditions, your statement would have been correct. However, your choice to use the power of the nameless gods That's exactly the variable we needed to succeed. Furthermore, you used that power to create this phenomenon you call the Steel Continent. I think you tried shifting your approach, but I've gotten used to accounting for that. Wait, so because we created the Steel Continent, but even if the princess and her key are here, could it be? It's simple. What has already happened once can happen again, and naturally the second time tends to proceed more easily than the first. There was a day when the Chroma tried to descend upon Kiveltos. We fought against that power, but we also utilized parts of that power. I mean, she's not wrong. If we recall Final Volume, but that also brought Shoko Terror to our world, so that was something. But they're referencing the flying machine that we used to like get into the Ark, so that was a fun time. We survived by using every single possible option available to us. You're not the only one struggling, Ein Sof, or every living being is. The Steel Continent was created using the power of the nameless gods. And the 8 prophets on said continent were influenced by that power at some point or another. Our many battles against them have released that power into this area. Then there is Kay, who has now absorbed all 8 of those prophets' cores. And if I can analyze the energy, then I can recreate it. And once I do that, well, I can do whatever I want with it. Huh? Wait, that means... What's wrong? In a way, this power has always belonged to me and Addis. If you have any complaints, don't bother launching them with me. Ah, she really did you like that. Then, that near whatever will be. Yes, this is what we call matter gigification. Or gigantification. That's crazy. It's like that, what, that Pokemon transformation? So that means the little thing transforms into something bigger. Is that what I'm getting at? I see. I'd have loved to see an animation of that. So the thing just grows huge. That's tough. So in the so they had this thing sitting inside of the transport ship, but it was a lot smaller. I mean, you could even see it from the event, the unnamed event or whatever, in the web event. You could see like that thing in there. So it was actually that small and it turned big. That was just reference. You could have picked a better name. Probably, yeah. Really isn't. Oh, right. I should have read that part right. That's amazing! It's really incredible. Yes. I'd really love to be able to talk to her about the design, though. Surely. So, this was your hidden ace. Sorry, the enemy had ears everywhere, so I was scared of leaks. Which is why you only shared this with Kay. Kay was the safest choice when it came to security. Huh? The giant neo-avant-garde is... Politely and gently reaching its hand out to Yuzu. That goes hard. Right. Huh? Well, of course it is. After all, Yuzu is the pilot of the neo-avant-garde. I never agreed to that. Yuzu didn't stutter. This means she's genuinely shocked. But you controlled another avant-garde before, right? You are right, Ryo. There was an avant-garde modified exclusively for Uzu Queen. Yes, I'm aware of that. Therefore, get in the neo-avant-garde, Yuzu. She just says it with a smile on her face. Yuzu, come on, you're about to cook. Come on, I believe in you. Maybe we need Sensei to like hype her out. Hold on. Did she just run into it? Okay. What do I do? Mmm. For starters, Neo Avant-Garde can be controlled by reading your brainwares. Oh, brainwaves. Wait, that's crazy. Okay, okay. So, like, her experience with fighting games is about to actually look in here. For now. For now? Okay. Fine. For now? Yes, for now. Neo Avant-Garde will move as you think. Yeah, you're just reading what you said. Go, Dad. Get rid of that ridiculous thing. Now, we're not fighting. This is just, we're just gonna watch this happen, right? How this gonna go? I believe in you. Yes, go Yuzu. Why is it running like that? What the fuck? Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Damn. Ooh, damn. Damn. Ooh. Yuzu, don't let him do this to you. Oh, not the chocolate nose. About to shoot her, bro. Oh no. I must run away. If I run away, if I run away. What should we do? Was it real at this rate? Use it will. That thing doesn't have like an ult or something? Brother, it's got like a super move though, but hopefully it doesn't have an ultimate. An ultimate. Yuzu, I'm going to release all limiters of Neo Avant-Garde and activate the battle gear just for you. Battle gear? Hold up. Hold up. Activate the battle gear. Oh. Ooh. Yuzu, you know exactly what to do. Yes. As she hits you with the short Yukin. Oh, do I just do this? Okay. I didn't know I'd get to interact with this. That caught me off guard. Ooh. 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 Mmm. Oh, you're going for the mouth beam now. Mm. Oh, is she about to run through that? Alright. Had to click that. Oh, she really could do that? Oh. Oh, she left an arm for it, but she's like, yeah, I'm gonna hit that plus ultra looking at. Yeah. Damn. Damn. I don't know what to say to that. She just hit that. Well, that was a short battle, but that was really cool. I love that. That was cool. That was a better kaiju fight than the one we saw in the final volume. That's for damn sure. The one that the Kaitengers did was not nearly as cool as this. But then again, I guess we also helped out, but that's not the same. This one was definitely better. No. This can't be happening. Why? Why? What should we do now? At this rate, the plane will. Eh? Wait. This signal is. Am I not too late? It's okay now. Everything will be okay. Elder sister is ready. Damn, just like that. Elder sister. I'm sorry, Ein, Soph, and Or. Leave the rest to me. Looking at now, she's just here and she's ready to kick our ass now. How it is. Kia? Yuzu, get out of there. How? I'll handle it. Emergency object. Or eject. Huh? She's just gonna go flying out of it? Ah! She gets flown right out of it. Oh, Maku started shooting it. Oh, that's crazy. The elephant guard is completely destroyed. Yuzu is. It's okay. She made it out. The parachute deployed successfully too. Okay, she's always very calm about it. Are you okay, Yuzu? It's okay, Yuzu. You did good. You did real good. I did? I see. I'm glad I could help everyone. Okay. That's Rio. What's wrong, Toki? Please, please select me to pilot next time. I decided that I will get headpads and be consoled by Sensei like Yuzu was. Huh? Bruh. I don't know. We each have our role to play, Toki. Elder sister! Elder sister, we're sorry. We weren't good enough. It's okay. Fine. Soft. Ignore. What else are elder sisters for? While we can easily resurrect the prophets, a difficult opponent bars our way forward. Therefore, I shall remove that obstacle entirely. Yes, elder sister, of course. Now, was it supposed to be the time to make your appearance? Better yet, you never should have had to appear at all. But it's okay. We can still turn things back, at least for now. So, hello everyone. And hello again, Princess and her key. I have yet to formally introduce myself. I'm Akuth, the will brought forth from the flagship, the pilgrim of the kingdom at World's End. I am Tendo Artist. It's K. Just call me K, that's all. She is K. Tendo K. Tendo K, okay. What? And she's like, what? Now I really want to see Toki battle story. Because K is my family. I heard family members share the same last name. That's... you're right, but... What is wrong, K? Could it be that I am mistaken? No, not at all. That's not the case. It's just... I wasn't sure if I could. Tendo K. Oh, okay. Now she's laughing. Okay. Names of your own choosing. Artist and K. Yeah. Do you have a problem with that? Not at all. It is merely you exercising your free will. Even if such a concept exists merely as a highly sophisticated illusion. Other sister in Jehovah, made with Netzach's core. Trezvot. I don't think I said it right. Of the highest place, and the sanctuary, and foundation of Zohar, so long as these remain. That's right, Ein, Soph, and Or. We may begin again, and again, and again. And creation shall be our birthright. Therefore I, your elder sister, shall step forward. Ein, Soph, Or, please take cover. Yes! Now, do we get this fight? I was specifically told that we don't get this fight yet. Everywhere I looked up online, it just stops there. Do we get a battle with her though? Oh, what a nice sister. I mean, I guess so. There it is. Nope, we can't do it right now. That is for part 3. So a long excursion that has lasted for like, I guess, 7 days. Yeah, 7, 8 days since this pass came out. We were just back to back consistent streams and constant days. It was a good time. Now we've reached this point. I didn't think we would get to see this screen, but I guess it makes sense because of the even the thumbnail. They fought in the sunset. This is basically confirming the next stage of this event. And what I read online, we'll fight Malkuth in part 3, which will be next week. Part 3 starts next week. Fest starts right when that starts as well. So when the patch drops, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the fest pulls first, and I'm probably going to separate the stream for it because it's going to be a long one due to like the amount of pulls I'm going to do. And then outside of doing the amount of polls, I'm probably going to level up students and I guess try to do as much as I can with the cafe. I don't know how much I'm going to end up doing, but basically, I'm only going to have 340 polls I'm going to need to spend on this fest to get to 400 thanks to the 60 polls we're going to have, because I'll be honest, I was not expecting it. I genuinely was not expecting to be at this stage where we would have all of that dealt with. Got everything prepared. Ah, yes, that's great. Oh, now it looks cooler. Level 9 Bina core. Is that gonna help us in the Malkuth fight? I guess we're gonna need whatever we can get. Because next patch, golly, it is like, it's kind of weird. I'm pretty sure it's gonna do, is it gonna do 2 different phases? I didn't read that far ahead. I'll figure that out for myself. I'll stream and then talk about it when we get closer to the patch notes and the update and all that. Because I'm honestly confused at this point. Because if we're fighting only Malkuth at this point, and there's 2 different versions, we have the one that we're gonna do for this next patch. Then there's the specific Decagrammaton cell, or what do I even call it? It's a different raid style, and it's from the final volume. Patch, I shall pray for an early K. Yeah, you're gonna need all the luck you can get. I did not think I'd reach this much. I'm gonna be honest. I'll go back for the Pyroxene rewards. I did not think I'd get this with Pyroxes. I'm gonna be honest. After the amount of polls that we spent leading up to Fest, if I didn't spend any polls all the way to Fest, I think I'd have over 70,000. I think it does feel like I'd have over 70,000 from the amount that I've done. I'll do Final Restriction after Fest. I think I'll do it in the same stream, won't I? I think when I do the Fest polls, if I can get out of this, I'll probably do Final Restriction in the same stream. I'll do Joint Fire Angel before the next patch, so when this actually just appears, I will do a stream for it. It'll probably be around this time that I started this stream, most likely, because that's usually around the time that it appears for me. The night before the next reset, which is annoying. And it's kind of exciting. You know what I'm more excited about after the Decagrammaton story is finished? I just keep thinking about the lobby trade that JP has, and of course, the Plana special pull animation thing. But I guess we'll have to wait till we actually reach there. But we're not too far away from that. But the special showdown that ended up having its own chapter. This is the thing that Malkuth are gonna also get. So I'm kind of confused what type of showdown we're gonna get. And this one is, I think, also a multi-raid thing. But here it was like this. And they would have like a lot of HP. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that though. But yeah, Malkuth is gonna be built like that in this type of allied operation, because it's allied operation. Which is something I keep forgetting that this was. Because apparently Final Volume did this during its time, during its first year, because the game is 5 years old now, huh? I'm late to the party, but that was me waiting for Steam release. I didn't even know how I could interact with this game. I probably would have played this a while back. I knew about this game for a while. Still crazy to think about that. I knew about this game sometime around the time I started my Genshin Impact playthrough. I knew about it probably 2021, 2022, somewhere around that time. So I've known about it for a while. But yeah. Oh, Iris is here. Hello. I mean, I think she's cool, but some people are going crazy over it. Well, she was having a spill there. This won't be the final count of these credits, but I mean, that's as far as like I'm gonna have shown. I was gonna be like, oh, I shouldn't say that. This is not gonna be the last stream. It's not gonna be the last stream for the patch. I keep thinking, I don't know when I'm gonna do it. Okay, Tuesday we got Wednesday. I'm gonna give it like a day, maybe two. I don't know. I could wait till the weekend to do it. Maybe I'll do that. I want to like dedicate a stream to doing the arcade, and I want to separate them both instead of doing it all on one stream. Otherwise, I'd play the shooting game right now. Which there is still something I need to do there, because there was something I found that someone else did, and I was like, how can I not? How can I not do it? How can I not do it? Like, come on, I gotta experience that too. I'll probably do it because I still kind of remember, so I'm not gonna forget that because it was too interesting. I did take a peek at this, just a puzzle game. I don't know what we get for actually doing it. I'll just do it for a stream, I guess. I don't think anyone's gonna care about watching me play that though. I think people probably care more about this one because it's literally the exact same thing. The one I never got to really finish because I didn't give myself enough time for this event, and it passed. Which gives me a chance to see all the way to the end, which means there's actually stuff to read in this event as well, because, there's that still. So I very much want to see what I missed out from what Iska did during the card game event. So I'm excited about that. That's probably going to be long as hell, though. For all we know, that one's going to be long as hell. So I might just say that for the weekend just in case. Probably do that on Friday. Make a title, thumbnail, schedule a stream for it. Haven't made one yet, but what's also cool? This is the very 100th stream I have done of this game now. So that's a milestone to be cherished. Originally, in this stream, if we were fighting Malkuth, I had a different thumbnail prepared. Now I'm gonna have to reiterate that in preparation, but I'm probably just gonna do the released one first, or maybe I'll do something a little bit more. I don't know how I want to do that though. No, genuinely, Now I'll have to come back to that. No, I'm gonna have to come back to that. I have a special thumbnail prepared for the next part. I just got to wait till they announce the next part so I can extract what I need from that image and make it for the next thumbnail. But yeah, at the very least, I kind of know what I'm gonna do for I guess the rest of this week. There probably won't be a stream for a while because there really isn't much going on. So for Wednesday, Thursday, won't be anything. But either later tonight or tomorrow, just make sure to put a scheduled stream out. It'll probably be later tonight, most likely. Make a scheduled stream for the I guess the arcade games, and I'll probably do the card game first. I'll do that on Friday. So there's at least something. There is at least something I want to do that stream. But in other things to think about, this is basically just a countdown to Fest at this point. There's not really much else to be had. We got the triple drop for commissions. Good luck if you are trying to stockpile or restockpile on those activity reports. I'm lucky that I managed to save up enough to max 3 students at level 1 at level 90 all the way there, which is pretty good. I don't know if that's gonna be enough though, but with that and the equipment, which I can like max out some gears, I'm pretty much like prepared for what is to come, which is going to deal with this special still continent mission. It's probably gonna have like difficulties A through D as well, but I have no idea how to freaking fight Malkuth. All I know is that I have seen her typing and it's just normal. But does she end up doing elemental damage? I heard it's just normal, like how the fights are from the final volume with like Shorkotera, which I find that interesting. But I guess there's that to be had. So yeah, at the very least, there's gonna be 2 streams this week, and then I think I don't recall whether the festival like appears right away just before the next volume, like the next actual patch starts, because it usually appears like the night before for me. I'm gonna just have to keep an eye out, just in case. I'll probably prepare a thumbnail for the defense show coming up as well, which is Mystic. But what the heck thumbnail do I want to make? Originally, I would like to put it back and just make a special thumbnail, figure out what I get for Fest to use for that. But you know, maybe I'm just gonna commit to that. I think it's time we lock in for real, honestly. I have enough polls to guarantee both Otis and K if I really have to go that far. I'm really looking forward to this Mystic Fest banner, because that's really what it is. It is all Mystic students, and a lot of students that I really like, and a lot of students I want and need. All of them I want. So it's going to be an interesting time, especially for an account such as mine, who is still missing a lot of students. I can like count the students again, but I don't remember how much I'm missing in terms of just the limited. I'm pretty sure outside of Rio that's in here. Don't remember how much was there. Because when a new banner of like students I haven't seen before appears, they appear down here, even though they're limited. So I have to be wary of that. I'm pretty sure the rest of them is standard though, at the very least. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oof, holy. So this is 71 minus 1 being 70. That really right? Doesn't seem right. That's how I read it. It must be it. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66, and yeah, 71. Okay. -71, because I'm pretty sure the only limited that's in here. So that's 70, yeah, 70 students I don't have that are standard in here. That's going to be very nice to see what students I actually get out of here. Strangely enough, I kind of hope I don't get Hiyori just so I can get her out of the Grand Assault shop, but maybe that's saying a lot. It is a shame that a part of me wants to use like my tickets, because originally I thought about using my tickets on the this limited banner just to see if I can get her. But no, I want to take advantage of Fest this time around. Still crazy that I pulled on Fest with only 100 pulls, but then I went back into it with like another 40, 50, something like that. I forgot the exact number. I'd have to check again. And I had to get everybody. Somehow. Really much somehow. Didn't even really pay attention to how lucky I actually got. Now I'm just like more than preparing. We're probably going to end up having enough students. I'm willing to bet that when we do this poll session, I'm going to have so many students that we might be able to just do another Momo Talk relationship story stream in the future. Like the near-ish future. But it will probably be after I raise enough students per day on that. That's going to be a while. Note to self on that, there is also a student I forgot to raise to 15 when I probably should have done that. And that was this one over here. Well, outside of another one I need to work on. I need to actually bring her to 15 because I forgot to do that. So that's interesting. Then I also need to bring her to 15, but I have to make her a 3-star, which hasn't been a focus, but for the next relationship story stream, I probably will commit to this just to get her 3-star. And then same with this one. I shouldn't have stayed on this one for this one, but I need to get that dealt with. Oh, she's level 50, right? I'm not gonna reach her at 90, of course, but I love looking at how much I can actually raise a student there, though. I have enough to raise 3 students to 90. Maybe a little bit more into somebody else, but I guess that depends. That would not it. There we go. It is such a shame. I want to like work on somebody right now, but I always think it's probably not smart to do that. Like I would use my trading resources on Mari, but like I've wasted so much from this event, man. Like if I had to like put into words about how I felt about this Steel Continent Allied operation so far, it's definitely the most fun I've had playing this game so far. Despite how kind of painful the experience was for some of these bosses that we fought. But I really enjoyed the process. It just feels like a shame for some people though. I've like heard people's like qualms in like comment sections of guide videos that were coming out throughout the time of this event. And for this first part, not everyone was able to experience everything around the same time because the bosses would just drop like flies. Yasar didn't seem like an exception. I thought bro would survive more than a day, but he just ended up just surviving just the day that he appeared, and then his HP just kept getting munched, bro. Like people were taking just some big old bites out of him. And bro got corroded afterwards. I don't know what happened. It's crazy. I can't wait to do the festivals. It's gonna be the first time I like really opt to like work a character over because usually I did not think I'd get to level 90 yet for a while, but now knowing that you can get like ask for permits easier, it means I can actually commit to actually working on these students before I even get to grind the equipment for these students. It just makes me so excited. Cause like if I could give Mika this treatment, she'd be a lot better. But I don't want to give that to her because obviously I could make a student during fast stronger than I want. I want to do that for Iris. If I get Iris, I'm gonna give her like gear 9 everything. And then I'm gonna try to max out her gears or her skills. With the other extra resources I have, I can do it for another student like Kay if I have to. And I'll make sure I at least give her the gear that can help her survive the most. I actually don't think she needs to have damage work done, but I'm pretty sure she probably does. Ooh, I can't wait for like the videos to come to the Woodworths of people talking about how good those students are. Cause I saw what Iris does, bro. I mean, come on. She's Gundam, she flies around, but then she shoots like a hyper beam, or what I'm gonna consider a Kamehameha, and that shit is just awesome, man. McKay is also insane too. I think she's gonna be the most insane support like ever. Generally, I don't even know if I can even digress how good she's probably gonna end up being. I might end up using her even in teams that she's not really for, like Mystic teams, just because she does attack buff and Mystic buffs. The attack buff is kind of a bigger deal to me, but that's just because I don't have Capade, so there's that. That may change in the future, of course. Fast pulls, anything can happen. But I'm talking as if it's going to be talking as if it's the last stream for the week. That is definitely not the case. I wish that the thing would finish here, but that's not for another hour or so. Because tactical challenge, I get my rewards around 1, 2 a.m., which is annoying. But yeah. Yeah. This still content event was so awesome, man. This was not anything I expected a game like this to do, to be honest. But apparently they've done this before in the past with the final volume. They did a main story-driven story as an event. I love that. So, going, I just done reading the story. Damn. Okay. I had already finished too. Yeah, just heard me just talking about it a little bit. And pretty much at this point I'm about to end the stream. I was just trying to figure out what next is going to happen. Cause originally I was like, this is where the first part of the still content and more importantly part 2 of the story ends for this patch. So basically we're just waiting for next patch, and then we fight Malkuth, which is going to be interesting. I wonder how that's gonna go though. But when the next part, when part 3 starts, so does Fest. I'm gonna separate both streams for that. I also have to do joint fire drill. That's gonna be interesting. I don't know exactly which one will come first, but I don't have any thumbnail prepared, so I have to do that first. I do know one thing. I said on Friday I'll probably mess around with the arcade. I still want to do that. Want to play the want to experience both the mini games. The card game, which I never got to fully experience during the Summer Skies Promise event with the last fest that passed. My first fest I experienced. And of course the Highlander event that I never got to experience because it happened before I started playing the game. Just separate a stream for both. I don't know how long the Highlander one's going to be, but that card game is probably going to be a long stream, I'm sure. Just going through the whole thing. I never actually got to fully experience it, so I'm kind of excited to do that one. I'll do that card game on Friday, so I'll prepare that thumbnail for then. Outside of all that, I keep thinking that any other shit is gonna happen this week. It's just that Blue Arc question. All about the code for the minigame. I was going to save that for another day, but yes, I heard about it. Yep, I definitely heard about it. Kinda have to go back into it because of that. In fact, I need to check something else. Speaking of that, what time is it? Right, it's right there, my face, right? I don't think there's anything else left to be said. I feel like I've said everything I really need to say. Dragon and Mouse does it too. I didn't realize the Dragon and Mouse does it too, but yes. I will, I was actually, do I want to do it? I guess I would do it in that stream. I was going to say that for next stream. Up, down, down, left, right. Where's what I was going to do with the WASD keys. That's funny that you could do it with the, it's funny you could do that with the mouse, though. That makes me want to do it like that. But yeah, I'll say that for next stream, because I don't even know how long the card game is going to be. That's going to be fun. But that's crazy. I wish I had known about that the day I did that minigame, because literally the first day of this pass, I just like played that minigame for what felt like 2 to 3 hours. That straight up could have just been its own stream. That's how fun that was to do. Oh, I'm definitely have to commit to that. Anyways, an hour and 33 minutes stream. Honestly, I thought it'd be a little bit longer than that, but hey, I don't know what else to expect because we had already gotten on earlier today with the free polls. Yes, I guess that's it for this whole saga that we've had, this trilogy, this long stream of an allied operation. This was really enjoyable. I wonder how everyone else enjoyed it, but some people didn't enjoy that nearly as much, despite the struggling some of these bosses have been for people. I've paid attention to a lot of people's like experiences. A lot of people did not have the great experience because, just like me, we don't have all the skills to deal with all the bosses' gimmicks. But they tried to make it, you know, a little bit not as serious for some of them with like the boss's skills and all that we were able to extract from the other prophets beforehand for the future bosses. And I thought it was that was unique. Obviously the borrow system played an extremely important role in this event too. I feel like without it, it just would have been a very, very difficult, which would have been bad given that they lock out the events for the patch for this story. And this is only the first part of this Steel Continent event for this allied operation. Until then, I look forward to more. Can't wait for more. So that's it for me. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Had a lot of fun. Wish the bosses had more global HP so we didn't get the dead week. I knew a lot of people would say that. I mean, yeah. yeah, I wonder if the global HP is one of the few issues though, because like it just genuinely felt like he was just getting destroyed. I don't know what happened. Was there like people try harding to get all the stuff in the shop? Was somebody like getting the tickets every single day? Like I genuinely don't think it was just veterans just beating the boss's ass. I honestly believe that there was more to it than that, because it was kind of crazy. I'm looking forward to the Malcolm fight, but I'm a bit worried about it as a result. A little bit. A little bit. I'm not as worried, no. I feel like I should be, but originally, I don't know. Just kind of excited to see how the festivals go. And it'd be fun to watch other people do their polls as well. Kind of like, I do actually like watching people do polls in this game, surprisingly. Compared to like every gacha I've played, I never really usually like watching polling videos that much. But for Blue Archive, there's just something special about it. People's experiences are very unique. And of course, I ended up seeing a character I've never seen before. But I guess that's just part of the card that people are drawn when they do their polls, after all. But yeah. But yeah, this is it for me here. Late at night, I'll just start preparing some thumbnails, some of which I'll make a scheduled stream for. Some that will probably be privated like I usually do it, because throughout this event, I had pre-made like every boss a thumbnail. Some days I did some of them, and then others I prepared in advance just in case they just dropped like flies, and it definitely happened like that. Didn't think we would get the dead week though, but I didn't think that it would end there either. I honestly just was surprised. I was like, what the heck? How did the still content event work? Everything online just did not explain it to me very well. It annoyed the hell out of me. Until I finally got the answer I've been looking for, which of course led to the thumbnail for the stream, because gosh. Here I thought we would fight Baku before the next part, but that is not the case. I wonder what else is going to be in the shop that I'm even interested in, but who cares about that? That's future me to deal with. But for that, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. My name is CH.3, and I will catch you guys next time.